Right now, I'm standing in the 13th fairway of a golf course that is celebrating its 90th anniversary. Where am I? Find out next on Winning Golf.
Winning golf, that's what we play.
This one's got a chance. Nails it.
Short game each and every day.
$1,000.
The green again, that's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. SAP is the cloud company, powered by SAP HANA.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. And today on Winning Golf, I am thrilled to welcome a very talented group of players hosted by Schorn Construction. And serving as our host today is my great friend, Joe Schorn. Joe, welcome.
Yeah, Joe!
Hey Joe, it's always great to spend a day with you and your guests, especially at a beautiful place like Springford Country Club. And Joe, as you know, we have a lot of great gifts to give away, and I can't wait for the competition to start.
I'll tell you, Doug, it's our 4th year, and we're real excited about being here at this venue. And I think we've got a great group of competitors, and so we're excited to get on with some spirited competition. So let's get on with the day.
Well, that sounds awesome. Hey guys, you ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
All right. Well, Bob Peppelman has been selected for our first contest. So Bob, come on up. Let's give Bob a nice applause.
Hey, Bob.
Okay, Bob, you have a putting contest today, and here's the deal. You have a big choice to make. You can choose to putt from 5 feet for 2 dozen Strixon golf balls, or you can putt from 10 feet for a gift certificate to PJ Wilhands, or from 15 feet for 2 rounds of golf, green fees and cart fees to Twisted Dune Golf Club. And Bob, because you're such a great guy, I'm going to give you 3 attempts from whatever distance you choose. What's your big decision?
15 feet.
15 feet for the golf? Sounds good. Let's go make a putt. Well, Bob Peppelman has chosen to putt from 15 feet for 2 rounds of golf to Twisted Dune Golf Club. He has 3 chances to accomplish this mission. Bob, putt number 1. Here we go. At 15 feet up the hill. Look at this shot. It's right at the hole. It's in the hole! Bob Peppelman on his first attempt drains the putt, and he's headed to Twisted Dune. Well, Bob Peppelman, congratulations, guys. Tremendous putt on your first attempt, so obviously you made the right decision, and you're headed to Twisted Dune. I hope you enjoyed the contest.
Thanks, Doug. Awesome. Great time. Thanks, guys.
Well, you're welcome, Bob. Well, we already gave away some great golf, and coming up, these guys are going to battle for some Flyers hockey tickets. But first, let's take a tour around today's host facility, one of our region's hidden gems, the beautiful and historic Springford Country Club. Springford Country Club, a private club located in Royersford, Pennsylvania, opened its doors 90 years ago in 1924. This member-owned club offers several amenities, including first-class dining facilities, a superb golf course, and a beautiful aquatic center. Today, Springford Country Club is a thriving club, known as a diverse, family-friendly club who welcomes new members with open arms and warm smiles. The challenging and historic golf course enjoys a rich architectural history. J. Franklin Meehan designed the original 9-hole layout, which opened in 1925. William Gordon designed the present 18-hole golf course, and in the late 1990s, Springford engaged one of our generation's greatest architects, Gil Hands, to create a master plan.
It's a great golf course. It's a very difficult golf course, but at the same rate, it's a golf course it's enjoyable to play, and it's a course you never get tired of playing. That's one thing a lot of people ask about before joining a course. They like to play different courses, and they're not sure about playing one course most of the time. But this course offers so many different shots, and the variety out there is so broad. It's just it's a fun course to play on a day-to-day basis.
Today, many of the course's most memorable features are the Gordon-style greens, often canted severely from back to front, now surrounded by Hans's tenacious bunker complexes. Add in the Mingo Creek, which enters the picture on 9 out of 18 holes, and you have one of the strongest tests of golf in the entire region. In addition to the spectacular golf course, the service-oriented professional golf staff provides in-depth instructional programs, a variety of tournaments for men, women, and juniors, a well-stocked golf shop, and one of the premier junior programs in the Tri-County area. The facility also offers a top-notch aquatic center overlooking the golf course. Members and their families can enjoy freshly prepared meals, hearty snacks, and a variety of beverages served poolside resort style.
It's a full country club experience. We have a great aquatic center, good pool, dining facility is excellent, banquet facility, great practice facility. We've got a couple of putting greens. It's a two-sided driving range. We have bottom sides dedicated like woods and hybrids. Our top range is mostly irons, but it's plenty of room for practice. So it's a full service facility.
The classic clubhouse features a gorgeous ballroom that seats up to 250, a large deck that offers dining under the stars, an intimate boardroom ideal for parties up to 35, as well as a pub and grill room perfect for casual gatherings. The creative staff at Springford Country Club offers its members an endless list of fun and exciting social activities throughout the year, and guarantees superior service and exceptional cuisine, as well as a warm and friendly family atmosphere. In addition, although a private club, the public is encouraged and welcome to create their lifetime memories at Springford Country Club. One thing is for sure, Springford Country Club is the perfect place to build lifelong friendships and memories. For more information on unique membership options, as well as scheduling a wedding, golf outing, corporate meeting, or any special occasion, please call 610-948-0580 or visit the web at springfordcc.org.
Get ready for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. Winning golf where everybody wins. Now let's meet our players. Craig Howe, Jason Adams, Steve Janik, Bob Hardy, Duke Scott, Brian Miles, Joe Schorn, Mike Wells, Tom Cook, Chris Webb, Bob Peppelman, Mitch Howe, Bob Schermerhorn. First up for our players is the SAP Cloud Challenge. SAP is the cloud company powered by SAP HANA.
Well guys, are you ready for the exciting SAP Cloud Challenge?
Yeah!
Great. Well, my friends at SAP have a saying, and here it is. Simplify everything so your customers can do anything. The SAP Cloud simplifies things for their customers, keeping it simple is the goal. Now, I believe that simple approach also works very well in the game of golf, especially when it comes to my instruction. So today, the SAP Cloud Challenge has 3 parts. Part number 1, I'm going to give you a chipping tip that will really help you when you're chipping from a tight lie. Part number 2, Mike Wells is going to put that tip into action. And part 3 is the SAP Cloud Challenge. All of you will get to hit a chip shot with a hybrid using my tip and at the same time compete for an amazing prize. How about 2 tickets to a Flyers game in a suite, guys? What do you think?
Right.
It's a great prize. All right, guys, let's talk about chipping. For most of us, when we're chipping, we choose one of our wedges or once in a while a 7, 8, or 9 iron. But if you're a player who often comes up short on a long chip shot, or you tend to chunk a chip shot from a very tight lie, I have another great option for you, and that is chipping with a hybrid. The hybrid has a lot more bounce, which makes it much more forgiving than any of your wedges. Plus, it has a lot less loft, which means when you need a lot of roll to a back pin, this is the perfect choice. So today, all of you will get to chip with us today. Sound like a good option?
Yeah, let's do it.
But I'd love to bring Mike Wells up first to show us all how to do it. Sound good? Come on up here, Michael.
All right, Wellsy.
All right, Mike. Let's talk about chipping with a hybrid. I'd like you to grip down on that club a little bit. Let's choke it down. I'd love for you to put the ball in the middle of your stance. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to ask you to put your hands slightly ahead of the golf ball. Good. And your weight on your front leg. Your shoulders are nice and level. That's perfect. That's the setup, and guys, that produces a descending angle of attack, which you want whenever you're chipping. Now let's talk about the stroke. Very similar to a putting stroke, fellas, where I'm going to ask you to hinge slightly with your hands and then come back and through in a one-piece motion. I'm sure you've heard of the term pendulum stroke. Well, that's what we want to try and do with this hybrid. And if Michael can hit the bottom of the ball with the bottom of the hybrid, this ball will pop up a few feet and then roll towards the hole. I'm going to step back with this wonderful groove from Schorn Construction. Mike, when you're ready, let it go. Guys, look at this shot. This is heading towards the hole. It's got a chance. Well, Mike, a great shot there with a hybrid. First time ever trying that. Maybe you found a new friend. I hope you had a good time.
I did, thank you.
Well, guys, are you ready for the SAP Cloud Challenge?
Yeah!
Let's get those hybrids ready.
Our SAP Cloud Challenge features a 60-foot chip shot with a hybrid. Craig Howe leads the charge.
We'll take that. Well done, Craig. Nice job.
Jason Adams hits it to about 7 feet.
And look at this line, and look at this result by Jason Adams. Great shot.
Mike Wells is just as good with this effort.
And this is about pin high, and that's a terrific effort with a hybrid by Mike Wells.
Chris Webb is a lefty, but this shot with a right-handed hybrid is good enough for second place.
Winning golf. Well done.
And Mitch Howe wins the tickets with this gem.
And boy, is this good. That's winning golf by Mitch Howe.
Coming up, our players roll the dice to win some cash. Plus, one of our contestants will pitch for a new Infiniti when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, returns.
Better isn't about clinging to the past. It's not about pretending to be the future. Better is questioning. Better is challenging. If you think you're good enough at golf, you're probably right. But if you're crazy enough to question good enough, you might just get better. We're here for the journey to better.
When you make the #1 shoe in golf, you unlock everything you know about the game. To optimize lightweight support and create superior feel. This is how you advance. This is DNA. Feel advanced.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge provided by Seymour Putters. Hide the red dot. Seymour. MVP Sport, the leading manufacturer of golf training aids. Nikon Cool Shot. Dial in every shot. The Frog Togs Chili Pad. It's all about staying cool. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman. Performance by design.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, you ready to putt for some cash? Yeah! Great. Well, here's the deal. Our wonderful host, Joe Schorn, will pull one name out of the hat. That player will then roll 2 dice. Now, the first die will tell us the distance he's putting from. The second one, fellas, the amount of cash he's putting for. And guys, it's a lot of cash. Anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. So, sound great, everybody? Yeah. Joe Schorn, one lucky name. Who's our lucky contestant here at Springford Country Club? And his name is?
Chris Webb.
Chris Webb. Come on up, Chris. All right, Chris. Congratulations. You're halfway home. You got selected. All right, so let's start with the distance. Could I have that dice, please? Okay. You're going to roll this for us. And let's see what happens. That's a beautiful roll. A little spin on that one. And we got 35 feet. A very makeable putt. Now, the all-important cash roll, guys. Here we go. Look at that spin. It's bouncing everywhere. It's going to be $2,000. A very nice one. Let's go win some cash.
Thank you very much.
I certainly want to mention that this exciting contest is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. Chris is putting from 35 feet for $2,000. Here it comes. It's going up the hill. It's a beautiful stroke. It's got a chance. And look at that effort by Chris Webb, inches from the hole. Well, Chris Webb, congratulations. From 35 feet, you left it inches from the cup. A great effort. You didn't win the cash, but I hope you had a fun time.
That was awesome. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome, Chris. Well, good try. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we still have a ton of awesome prizes to give away in the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round 1 underway.
Our Winning Golf Skills Challenge will showcase our competitors' short game skills with some challenging shots in 3 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Round one is a 50-foot chip shot from the rough. Chris Webb continues his fine play.
Going right at it. Oh, what a nice try by Chris Webb.
Duke Scott sets the bar at 5.5 feet.
Coming from left to right. This should be right below the cup. That's a nice touch by Duke Scott.
Bob Schermerhorn shows off some short game skill.
Look at this touch by Bob. That's a gorgeous pitch shot by Bob Schermerhorn.
But the shot of the round belongs to Mike Wells.
And look at this touch by Mike Wells. What a golf shot.
Well done, Mike. Up next is a 25-yard short pitch from the rough that Mitch Howe handled well.
Mitch Howe from 25 yards with a beautiful touch, a little right to left. Well done, Mitch.
Steve Janik showing off his pitching skills.
Nice. And that's below the cup. Well done, Steve Janik.
Chris Webb has the touch to about 6 feet.
And look at this touch by Chris. It's on line and right next to the hole.
But check out the shot by Tom Cook.
And this could be really good at the end. It should come down. And we love that effort by Tom Cook.
He takes the round and the prize. Round three is a putting contest with this 25-footer that Steve Janik handled well.
Been a great stroke. You got it to the hole. Well done.
Duke Scott came to play.
Coming from right to left, and this one's got a chance. Beautiful touch by Duke Scott.
Jason Adams has a smooth stroke.
Jason Adams with a beautiful setup, a beautiful stroke. We'll get to the hole. Look at that touch by Jason Adams.
Brian Miles rolls it to 7 inches.
And a beautiful stroke. This one's got a chance, everybody. Well done.
Bob Hardy putts it an inch better.
Coming from right to left, this one's got a chance. Will it get there? Oh, what a putt by Bob Hardy.
But check out Tom Cook.
With a beautiful stroke from 25 feet. This one's got a chance. Tom Cook, it's in the hole.
He sinks it. And not to be outdone, Joe Schorn.
Rolling from right to left, this could be in the hole. It's in the hole.
Schorn also takes the round in a putt-off. Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
I'm on the tee today with Mike Ronan, and Mike, thank you for being on Winning Golf.
My pleasure.
Well, Mike, Winning Golf spent the day here, and we had a great time, a great experience, so thank you for that wonderful time. And knowing that Springford has been here for 90 years, I have to ask myself, what makes a club flourish for that amount of time? How do you survive? Can you tell us?
I think the number one thing is the people. Between the staff that we have that makes our membership happy and the members themselves, we have a lot of great people who want to come out and enjoy the club day in, day out, and we have people who want to serve them and make sure they're happy and come back the next day.
Awesome. Well, how about number two?
Number two is the programming and the facilities. We take a lot of pride in our golf course. We've had Gil Hans come in and do some renovations recently. We have a great aquatics program. We have a great ladies golf program and a wonderful junior golf program. We're proud of our juniors. They just went undefeated in the PGA junior sections.
So having good staff, good members, and good programs, that certainly goes together.
Certainly it does.
Right.
And the next thing we have to do is bring it to the community. The third thing is we have to make sure the community knows we're here and that we're all members of the community and that we're a friendly sub-part of that. So most recently we had our 90th anniversary celebration. We invited the entire community to come in and use the pool, play on the golf course. We had over 200 non-member golfers show up for a day.
Wow.
And they came out, had a great time. We had 50 volunteers of our golfing membership come out and serve as 4 caddies, show them around the course. It was an excellent event.
Well, that shows the members are active, the staff is active, and in a warm and friendly way, and that's the way to go. And I'm real proud of our Springford Country Club, and if I were you, I think I'd start planning for the 100th anniversary coming up shortly.
Thank you. We're certain for it.
Thanks for being on Winning Golf.
Great. Thank you.
I'll see you next week on the tee.
The top 2 players in our Winning Golf Skills Challenge Survivor Round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. This week's shot is a 30-yard pitch from the rough. Craig Howe hits a good shot to about 10 feet.
Boy, this is a beautiful stroke just below the hole. It's a nice effort, Craig. Well done.
Bob Peppelman has the touch to about 9 feet.
And the speed. This one's got a chance to go in. Wow, what a shot by Bob Peppelman.
Tom Cook eyeing a spot in the final with this pitch to 7.5 feet.
Well played by Tom Cook.
Bob Hardy leaves no doubt with his effort to 4 feet 5 inches.
This is going to nestle up nicely below the hole. Well done, Bob.
And Joe Schorn hits a tremendous pitch to win the round.
That's a beautiful touch by Joe Schorn.
Schorn and Hardy, who both work for host Schorn Construction, graciously gave up their spots in the finals to Cook and Peppelman. Those two will battle it out for this week's title. Coming up, our two finalists will go up and in to find out who will pitch for a new Infiniti when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues.
This new Tight Lies from Adams is an incredible club. The sole design gets you out of the rough. The hitting area of this club is so much bigger to dig the ball out of the bad lie. The new Tight Lies from Adams. Own the second shot.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahan's.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
By now at Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infiniti. Now here's something you should know. Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infiniti G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infiniti G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, because Joe knows Infiniti.
Prizes for Winning Golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Tika Sport Leather, it's how you finish the wardrobe. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Make every day playable with the #1 outerwear in golf. It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
We are on the 18th green and our two finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the opportunity to drive home in a brand new Infiniti Q50. Now the format for the SAP Up and In playoff is simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf Champion. Our first shot in the SAP Up and In playoff will be a 35-yard pitch shot from the fairway. Bob Peppelman will have the honors. Bob serves as the CEO of RJP Consulting Group, carries a 24 handicap. Let's see what he can do. Here's the first shot. And boy, this is right on line. And that's going to leave himself with a nice putt right below the hole. Tom Cook serves as a building and zoning official for Euclid Township, has a 17 handicap and plays most of his golf at Westchester Country Club. A little bit on it. It should come hopefully in the back fringe here, and he'll be able to putt that downhill. Well, Tom Cook is a challenging putt. It looks like about 25 feet downhill. And boy, it's a nice touch. This is going to be tough to stop. And look at this touch with a wedge above the hole, and that's as good as it gets on this 18th green at Springford. He'll have a nice uphill putt from there. Well, Bob Peppelman has 18 feet up the hill. Great setup. Here it comes. Oh, he's going to be right next to the cup. Well, Bob's in pretty good shape next to the hole, so Tom Cook needs to roll this in. He's got 7 feet. Oh, he pulled it a little bit, and he'll tap that in for a 4. So Tom Cook makes a 4. Well, Bob Peppelman has 18 inches from above the hole. If he can roll this in, he will become the Winning Golf Champion here at Springford Country Club. And it's right in the heart of the hole, and Bob Peppelman is our Winning Golf Champion here at Springford Country Club. Well, Bob Peppelman, congratulations on becoming the Winning Golf Champion here at Springford Country Club. And Bob, you had a lot of great shots today, but boy, you handled the pressure in the Survivor round and the SAP playoff. And here you are as our Winning Golf Champion. I hope you had a great day.
Another great day with Winning Golf, Doug. Great to be out here again with you and with Joe. So thankful to Joe to have me out. So thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. And Bob, you've already won a lot of prizes. You've won a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and in a couple minutes, you'll have the opportunity to pitch from only 75 feet for a brand new Infiniti Q50. Could you use one of those, Bob?
Yes, sir. 2 in the garage, old ones, so I need a new one. That'd be great. Thank you.
Well, that sounds great. And Bob's got a great short game, so whatever you do, don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Up next, we try to give away a new car in our Infiniti Champions Pitch. Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. We'll be right back.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
That's the thing about better. You can't own it. You can only pursue it. Stalk it. Better is always coming. Or going. It's up to you to decide which. We're here for the journey to better.
By now at Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infiniti. Now here's something you should know. Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infiniti G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infiniti G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, because Joe knows Infiniti.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infiniti Champions Pitch. Infiniti Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt a hole out from 75 feet to win a gorgeous new Infiniti Q50. Winning Golf is thankful to have two awesome dealerships, Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. We're on the first green at Springford Country Club. He's got a good setup. Let's see if he can get this in the hole. Here it comes. It's online. It's right at the hole. Oh, just past the cup. And that's a great effort by Bob Peppelman, our champion here at Springford Country Club. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from the beautiful Springford Country Club. And again, congratulations to Springford Country Club. It was a real joy for Winning Golf to help celebrate their 90th anniversary. I also want to thank my terrific host, Joe Schorn, who always brings out a great group of players onto the show. And speaking of the show, thanks to you for watching today's show. And remember, if you miss any of the shows on TV, you can always catch us on YouTube or the website, winninggolftv.com. Well, happy golfing. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf has been brought to you by SAP. SAP, simplifying everything so you can do anything. Learn more at sap.com.